It was 5 years ago when this statue of Sir John A. Macdonald at Queen's Park was the subject of protests and vandalism before being boarded up. Today, the covering came down amidst continued controversy. Canada's first Prime Minister has once again seen the light in front of Ontario's legislature. The wood paneling and scaffolding removed quickly Wednesday morning, knowing its presence will likely stir up hard feelings again.
It is a very controversial figure, and there are sensitivities surrounding the removal of the hoarding. Having said that, it's also important, once a decision has been made, to ensure that we do as much as possible to prevent further vandalism.
In 2020, the statue was covered in paint by protesters who pointed to Macdonald as one of the creators of the country's residential school system. Before being covered up by the province, children's shoes were placed at the base, representing unmarked graves. They are now on display as part of an exhibit inside Queen's Park.
Because of the decision that we have a responsibility, I believe, in speaking with members who are opposing it, especially members of the Indigenous community.
The decision to remove the hoarding was made just over 1 month ago. Since then, crews cleaned up the statue and added a protective coating. Ontario's lone Indigenous MPP, Saul Mamakwa, is upset, not just with the action, but the fact that it's being done now. He recently suggested it be taken to a museum.
This month is National Indigenous History Month. Given the timing of bringing down the guards or the boarding of Sir John A. Macdonald statue is disingenuous.
A sign has been installed beside the statue saying, "Though we cannot change the history we have inherited, we can shape the history we wish to leave behind." At the same time, security will be on site 24/7 with the hope of preventing further vandalism. Are you prepared for that?
As a former Solicitor General, I would never condone or support any activity that leans into unlawful activity.
2 years ago, a committee was actually put together to try and gather feedback from Indigenous leaders across the province for what kind of monument could actually be put together at Queen's Park. But at this point, they've yet to come back with a decision. Mark McAllister, City News.